This isn't your regular retrospective. Call of Duty celebrates its 20th anniversary this year, 20 great years, and to celebrate I thought I'd play the very first one on veteran difficulty. The kicker? Well, it was a PC-only release back in 2003, and me, being a dirty console gamer for over 30 plus years, I'd be forced to play it on mouse and keyboard, a regular feat for many. But for me, a completely alien concept. For 3 days, I'd be tested by not only Terminator AI, but a serious lack of PC gaming skill. I'm Grimm Hollywood, this is Dog Days, and you're watching Call of Duty 20 years later. Geez, guys, it took you long enough, didn't it? When you load up Call of Duty 1, you're greeted by this beautiful soundtrack. Just listen to it for a second. I then turned blood on in the effects and then headed into the breach. Since I've never played this COD before, and also the keyboard controls were unknown to me, I was quite happy literally doing basic training.
Alright, listen up. Private Martin, you're on the obstacle course and doing weapons training today.
Running the drills was a lot of fun. The one thing that really stuck out to me was the incredible sound. You can actually hear footsteps. But the birds chirping and the soldiers chanting in the back, the gunshots, you can really feel the atmosphere.
Martin, good to see you. They got your sorry butt here too, huh?
And then the LMG firing above us as we crawled was deafening. What I imagined the real thing would be like.
Sergeant, fire up those machine guns!
I really liked aiming with the mouse. I felt like I could get seriously accurate with it. I really sucked at throwing grenades though. A nice touch was the explosive effects after you plant a charge. Training was quick, and you're on to the next screen, which is so damn cool. You get the rundown of the whole strategy.
5 beaches, codename Utah, Omaha, Gold.
It's a simple narrative device here, but it works perfectly. The tone is really serious, and Captain Foley's voiceover by the legend Steve Bloom makes me want to focus in and listen and really learn these orders.
All of you to learn the objectives of every unit in both the 101st and 82nd. I also want you to study these maps and photographs until you've memorized them.
You're Private Martin in the 506th Parachute Infantry Regiment, and you're a Pathfinder, which means you're dropping in first before everyone else on D-Day and have to establish beacons for landing zones.
Good luck.
I love the final touches of showing the actual historical photographs, and you go like, holy smokes, this is real stuff here, and as the audience, it feels very respectful of the actual events. The next screen is Martin's journal, very beautiful loading screen. You then drop in, and I'll be quiet for a second. You gotta take this in, man. The sound is something else, right? And the game doesn't look too bad either. The colors or something is just really pleasing to look at. I see that I have to find Sergeant Heath, and I think that this guy up on the hill is Sergeant Heath. And then he starts shooting at me, and at this moment I realized that I wouldn't have made it in World War II. So after that embarrassing confusion, I then find the real Sergeant Heath, and maybe he made the same mistake I did. Rest in peace, Heath. I popped these two guys, and I realized that there's no sprint in this game, or I couldn't find which button for it. Regardless, it was definitely a different feeling playing COD and not sprinting. I set up the radio beacon for the landing zone, and shit gets real. The boys drop in, and the sound is something else in this first battle. So damn epic shooting the enemies in this building and seeing your fellow soldiers storm the building. The AI is like really active in this game, and it made me feel like they were actually doing something. I found myself following them and feeling like I was one of the soldiers as opposed to a superhero in other war games. We take the building surprisingly easily, and I started wondering if maybe veteran wasn't too difficult at this point, and then I blew up. No grenade indicators. Okay, that's cool. Try it again. The fire coming out of this building looks spectacular. It's gotta be the lighting or in the colors. The second building was a biatch to take. I was so used to the grenade indicator in later COD games, and listening for the sound cue in this one was gonna take me a bit to learn. I had fun with this Thompson and learning the enemy's positions on this level. Even my teammates had a tough time storming this building, and seeing them die sucked because of the personal touch of putting their names up when you put your cursor on them. I started really trying my best to make sure that these dudes lived. This guy at the top of the stairs kept mowing us down, but finally we took the building, and I get outside and an enemy is camping behind the door.
Everybody move! Come on!
What?
That's right, it goes all the way back to the first one. Well, I corrected that mistake next time. I followed Captain Foley through to the next mission. That first section there took me about 15 minutes, but it felt like forever. The loading screens are so damn good, man. Whoever thought of the quotes is a genius. It's simple, always fun to read, and it became a staple of the franchise's identity. Our next mission is to capture the village of, forgive my French, Ste Mere-Eglise.
Ste Mere-Eglise.
And we've got to cross this field that's being mortared and covered by enemy-mounted LMGs. Luckily, we have dead cows to use as cover, and my first time through, I did really well, taking out the machine gunners and even a quick snap on this guy. But
it was at this moment that he knew.
You could really see me flounder with the mouse aiming. Next attempt, I went straight through, playing it really cagey. The intense sound of those LMGs really buckled my knees. Getting the guy in the window again, I couldn't find those 3 guys that stormed me the first time, and I thought that was kind of cool. Maybe my teammates got them early. I chucked a ton of grenades out, and it was awesome standing with my unit. It felt like we were really trying to get through these bastards, man. Like, finally we get an opening, and my guys storm the building. Badass. We go through the building and play whack-a-mole with these guys peeking up over the fence. I was really cagey as I moved out of the building. Something about the silence was unsettling. Get some more bad guys, and then this dude just pops me straight out, no hesitation. Next attempt is way different. My teammate rushes into the building Leroy Jenkins style and sadly perishes, but I avenged you, Private Jacobs. Next, I perish as I take in this epic scene of the AA gun shooting up into the night sky. Next try, we make it through the cemetery, and I save my teammate's life straight out. Wait, that was Captain Foley, what a Chad. I thought maybe I'd soak up some of his Chadness and not listen to his flanking orders, but that was stupid. Okay, Foley, I'll flank. Sorry, Kirkpatrick, honest mistake. This part was sick. I felt like a real hero flanking these bastards. The guys on the AA gun was a really cool designing touch, too. I saw a window where I could shoot ahead of the level, and I thought this was really neat that the devs would let me do that and take out these AA guys ahead of time. We then blow up some tanks and enjoy the fireworks, and we get our next save point, thank God. This next part has parachuters in the background dropping in, awesome. I got stuck at this part. It felt like there were so many guys on the other side of this wall. I kept trying to push in with the Thompson, which was a bad idea. But it was neat seeing Foley and Kirkpatrick and the rest of the boys hold up with me here as we tried for so long to take these guys out so we could push forward. I got to try out the Colt 45, and I spray and prayed the last enemy and planted the charges. I liked the clock timer that appeared when you set an explosive. Okay, one more tank to take out. Game saved, thank God. This AA gun is wildin'. I pushed through carefully and the game saved again, and I was instantly popped. I was really worried I was going to be hard locked, but luckily moved out of it in time. The enemies have no hesitation. I could definitely feel the difficulty ramping up at this point, especially as there was no health regeneration. And I couldn't find any health kits lying around. Maybe there are none on Veteran? I've never played Veteran on a Call of Duty before. I was basically playing 007, but every enemy had the golden gun. I was just like a one-shot kill for them every time. That giant gun in the background, coupled with all the gunfire around and the colors of the gunfire in the night, made this scene so damn wild. Go,
go, go!
Boswell almost takes a bullet to the head, and then I see there's this light, destructible environments in the game. Really cool. We sat in this building and slowly edged our way out, one enemy kill at a time. The amount of time you spend planted in one area not only fatigued my ears with the constant gunfire, which was awesome, but it felt like a real battle. You know, I wasn't dashing through the level. Me and my unit held our ground as I Car 98'd each enemy to our next save point. I think I got confused or afraid at this point and just watched the machine gunner on the other side of the wall mow down my teammates. Okay, plant the charges and get out of there. And boom, baby. We group up and we get this cool speech from Captain Foley.
But listen up. We'll hold this place till reinforced, but this is just one tiny village in a warring country full of them. So our work has just begun.
I look around at my teammates to see who made it. Looks like Fitzpatrick didn't. Or was it Kirkpatrick? His name is bloody Kirkpatrick. You can't even get his name right. Buy a better mouse and keyboard, mate. Get off that Amazon Basics shit. Private Martin's next journal says we're cut off from radio communication, but held the village and are preparing for a counterattack. Open the next scene to this. Holy smokes! The mortars dropping are goddamn terrifying. I watch Johnson run out like a freaking warrior, and I stay inside terrified, and then see the enemies barrel roll over the fences like the Grudge Girl. What? Then they bring in a tank. Okay, run to the church and get an RPG, which I thought I could use on the foot soldiers, but my aim was human doggy doo-doo. I started picking some guys off with the car, which has a really great reloading animation, and then this dude just jumps me from behind. Okay, I'll try things differently. I give him the Colt, blah, 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 and I feel like I'm going to Rambo on these bitches, and then I shoot Private Little. Take out the tank with the RPG and get shot. Okay, reset. Attempt to repeat. Fail. I can't even get out of the church now. These guys here are formidable. I spray and pray with the Thompson and God listened. Car time, baby. The game saved here, which was so nice. I take out the tank and I get back to the church. I figure this guy on the MG42 can give me enough cover to peek, but no such luck. There's just so many enemies pouring out through here. I died so many times, but got some vital Car 98 training. The animations of this gun are so damn nice. You can see Infinity Ward really had everything down pat from the start. Man, I can't even peek from these damn windows. I start blind firing rockets and even fire it over Private Caputo's shoulder. The game saves and I get a lucky little run of kills here. Foley says to follow him and we're on the move. We take out the first two guys, but the third obliterates me. Go again, and this time I just die instantly. Who knew standing in an alleyway with no cover was a bad idea? I tried again using the building's corner as cover, but still, this guy's like American Sniper Chris Kyle on me. Getting out of this alleyway took me so damn long. I think my teammates actually end up getting him, or the game cut me some slack, because there's just a serious lack of resistance this time through. But hey, I'll take it. Game saves, thank you Jesus. Another tank comes through. And now the enemy is using my old alleyway and doing a better job shooting from there than I was. It took me a while to retake it. But I finally do and push through, and this dude is just sitting in a doorway waiting for me. The game saved while I was in this room, so I was in his game all of a sudden. Well, I finally take the room and the tank gets me. I realize that I have to go to the church to get more rockets to take out the tank in time before the tank goes nuclear. Okay, take the room again and the tank does the whole tank thing again. I guess there's a specific route they want you to take away from the tank's barrel. Makes sense. I get the RPG, take out the tank, and get shot, and I have no clue where from. New life, start again, jump on the MG, and again, who the hell is killing me? Spawn in and again, die. This is getting wild, man. I start hiding in this church, waiting for the Reaper to come in and get me. Fully 180 snaps on me. We have to eliminate the enemy mortar positions now, and this little scene is sick. I push up through the buildings here, and the lighting is really beautiful. The colors, again, really stand out. The textures look great. Everything about these environments is beautiful. Then I die. They don't give you any peaking time in this game. I realize I missed the scoped car the game wanted me to use, but now I can't even get to it. Just getting the rifle is a battle into itself. Finally, after like a ton of tries, I get it and I start putting in some work. Game saves. Thank you, Jesus. We push through the field and I start exploring the map and I see this old school car. It looks so damn cool. Neat grill. I take out the mortar team who is very content just mortaring. And then I hear Foley say this.
Martin, over here. Get in the car.
Wait, we're actually getting in that car? That is so sick. It's a Peugeot 402. I had to call my car guy to find out. It's a French-made car, and we're in France at this point of the game. Man, you can always count on Infinity Ward to be so accurate with their details. I jump in the car, and since we're cut off from radio communications, we have to deliver a message to Major Shepard saying we've secured the town.
Baker Company has secured the town, but won't be able to hold it long if we don't get relief soon. Got that, Sergeant?
Oh, yes, sir, you bet.
Sergeant Moody here is played by Greg Berger, who has done almost 350 projects dating all the way back to the 70s. He's the voice of Odie in Garfield and has done voiceovers for Simpsons, the old school G.I. Joe, Transformers, Sesame Street, and more recently, High on Life. And the guy in the backseat, Private Elder, is played by Giovanni Ribisi. Yeah. This scene is so badass. The music plays and feels so epic as you drive through this beautiful scenery. And then you go through this roadblock. And in and around German vehicles.
I don't know. Sure hope it works.
Sergeant Moody's doing crazy maneuvers. And then this level really tested my rookie mouse aiming. I take out the first vehicle and then I get taken out. This level was damn tough. The first car is easy to take out, but the weaving after, it's so hard hitting these shots. Finally we lose him and we get into the town and Sergeant Moody's driving like Vin. This scene is just so damn cinematic. We jump out and storm a building, and surprisingly, I don't die right away. I get outside and I don't even know where I get shot from, so I fix that mistake next time, and this was the first time I really felt like I was using angles properly. I really loved going through this village with Moody and Elder. The difference of rolling with my unit in the past levels to now with just us three is really felt. I think I stepped up naturally a bit because of that, but again, really cool feeling with just us three. This whole village is beautifully designed, and every level so far has a really nice flow to it. I rarely have to guess where to go. Well done, Infinity Ward. The weathering of the buildings and the destruction is really nice. Moody, Elder, and I rush towards the second vehicle, and Moody says,
Elder, ever steal a car?
Only when I need one, Sarge.
and I'm like, damn, we're jumping in another vehicle? Let's go, baby. This is a Volkswagen Kubelwagen, aka the Volkswagen Thing. So Elder hotwires the thing, or at least I think he hotwires it. I don't check because I'm on this MG42 laying down some much needed cover. Bad ass. This thing is so damn loud. The MG thing, not the Volkswagen Thing. I get the last guy on the left who is Bing chilling, and we're on the road again. And it's just so damn good, man. This whole scene is amazing. Elder's driving like a maniac and flooring it.
Hi. Yeah. Sorry.
We meet up with the boys, and get to Major Shepard, and give him the message.
What the hell else am I?
Good driving, Giovanni. Martin's next journal says our next mission is to take out a German artillery battery, and we're going in without air or artillery support, way outnumbered.
Cover our flank. Second squad, follow in reserve. I got point. Elder and Martin on my tail.
These interactive cutscenes are just so damn good, man. I can't think of many games that have utilized it this well. It's me and Moody and Elder again. The three amigos, baby. I get to try out the M1 Garand, which is pretty cool. We're going through the trenches here, and I stay low and get jumped by these two guys who are so toxic. It gets worse way later in the game. The enemies continue to mag dump into your lifeless body. Fighting in these trenches was fun, and I also get to try out the MP40, which became a staple for me for the rest of the game. Moody plants the explosives, and we run back, and we see this dude who I think is in the map, but he's actually just highly constipated. We storm this bunker, and damn, was it awesome. We almost had it, and then I just get so sloppy with my aim. Second try, and we steal some documents.
Quick, the documents, hurry up!
Now this scene here reminds me so much of the Band of Brothers scene. The environment is so similar. Moody commands this medic to go grab one of the down guys in the field, but he's too pussy to do it. So Moody does it himself, and I have to cover him. I wanted to watch the animation of Moody dragging the guy back here, but I was so caught up in the difficulty of taking these enemies out. It took me a few tries. I couldn't make out where I was getting shot from. The damn bushes gave him such good cover. Moody gets back with the injured guy, Corporal Dornink, more like Corporal Nerdhead. He gives me the explosives, and Lieutenant Tucker and Private Bennett and me move through the trench, and we plant the bomb. I then get shot from Lord knows where. These guys across the field are putting me down like a dog. I sit here for what feels like ages, taking my time, trying to hit my shots. I'm still terrible with the mouse aiming. My game saves, and I move up to behind this tree for cover. Turns out these guys know of the old tree strategy, but they don't know of this old rock strategy, do they now? I make it through and plant the explosives, and I feel like a badass here actually using the melee attack. Me and Private Giovanni Ribisi push up like a couple of gangsters, and I save his life. First try through here, which is great. I plant the explosives and we're on to the next sequence. Tucker, Elder, and I push into this barn, and guess what? They were waiting for us. I die because Giovanni gets in the way.
Impossible.
I then walk straight into their firing line. I get two of them down this time, and I think Tucker or Elder must have gotten the third guy, but I have to double check to make sure they're all dead. That ought to do it. Tucker pushes in first, and I think I need those Tucker Chad moves, so I go upstairs, and another firing line was waiting for me. Finally, I start using grenades properly, and it pushes the enemies up to me, and I make clean work of them. We grab some more documents, because that's what we do now. Then I jump on the MG42, and I rain hell on them. You can see a ton of enemies pushing in that I missed down there, and one of them gets upstairs, but I guess I didn't see him. He was using the old table strategy. The table man gets me again, right out of spawn. Okay, table man, I'm coming to get ya. Where'd you go, table man? Oh, behind this table. Tucker and I go downstairs, and I get this machine gunner just in time. See, Tucker's got those Tucker Chad moves, and he jumps right over the stone wall into them. And I think I accidentally shoot him here. We come around the corner, and I'm feeling pretty badass, but the game puts me in check pretty quick. Tough corner. It's a tough corner. It's a really tough corner. We make it through, I plant the bomb, and I quick snap on these SOBs. And that's the level. Foley says that Operation Overlord was a success.
It looks like Operation Overlord was a success.
He congratulates Elder and Moody and me on our mission.
Extremely proud of all of you. As you know, Sergeant Moody and Privates Elder and Martin broke through German lines to get word to battalion headquarters. If it wasn't for their success, HQ probably would not have sent the reinforcements that helped us hold Ste Mere-Eglise.
Very cool. Those pictures really are something else. Next journal entry says that Captain Price and Major Ingram have been captured, and we have to rescue them. These mission intros are so damn cool, man.
There's an MG-42 on the left, with a guardhouse on the right. They didn't spot me.
Let's hope.
I've got to take out the MG-42, and I'm rocking the bar this level. So sick. This thing packs a punch, easily my favorite gun in the game. We take out these dudes in this compound, and I absolutely love this level, man. The crickets in the background, and also the flow of its design are really nice. Again, you just always know where to go in this game without it being too obvious. The game lets you feel like you're figuring it out yourself. First try, I take out all these guys. I think I'm getting better at this, or it's the bar talking. I'm starting to shoot better and play smarter. This truck pulls up and 3 guys jump out. I get the first 2, and I don't push up too far until I can locate the 3rd guy. These are things I was not doing in the past levels. The bar's reload animation is very nice. It's really simple, but you can see the foundation of the modern Call of Duties within this game. They have all the right framework in place. This building here is very beautiful. I go around to the left side and I body this guy. Then the next guy. I really feel like I'm getting the hang of this. A truck pulls up and this guy gets the bar. I go further down and I flank this dummy. Another truck pulls up and me and Foley and Moody and the boys, we make quick work of him. And I haven't died yet, holy cow. The game saves though. Thank God, every time I see that I get a serotonin boost. And then the game decides to change that. I avenge myself, and Foley says to go into the building and steal some more documents while he searches for Price. Why do I gotta be on document duty, Foley? This goddamn gopher mofo just ends me. Hey, well, fool me twice, you ain't gonna fool me again, bro. Love the design of this building, and I'm having an absolute blast on this covert rescue mission. I really start playing it safe here and going so slow watching every corner for gopher mofos. The game saves and I straight up miss this guy. Maybe I was getting tired at this point or the crickets in the back were making me sleepy. Gotcha! Now I'm the gopher mofo. I am the one who gophers. Now he's the one who gophers. Geez, these guys are some real camping biatches, huh? I clip just a millimeter of this guy and he falls into view. Dig it. Taking out these 2 guys felt awesome. I'm telling you, the bar is so slick in this game. When we get to multiplayer, I'm exclusively using the bar. It was at this point I realized I can save the game whenever I want. Yeah, that's right. I had no clue, and I played the past levels on autosave. You just hit F5 and you can save whenever and wherever you want. God damn, man, that is an absolute game changer. Grab the documents and quick save and forget to reload, so that's my bad. I'm ready this time, but still forgot to reload. Lucky for me, the bar is the golden gun. Damn it. They're up here too? Freaking campers in this campaign, man.
Enough with the stupid puns already.
I love taking these guys down when they bust open the door. And the enemies fall so funny here. I go back outside and get a little lost. I'm not quite sure where to go, so I went out to the front of the building and then came all the way back in and see that I clearly missed this room here with the Darth Vader statue. Dang, more guys that have the higher ground, Anakin. I get a bunch of them on the second run, but get real sloppy with this last guy here. Again, he just has my number, and I neglect to deal with him first, even though he's the only one aiming at me. I must be getting sleepy. This run is really cool. I get that first guy at the door and then aim straight for our Lee Harvey here, and then my boys come in and finish the rest of them. So slick that the AI has your back. These guys get hip-fired by the one and only hip-fire Jesus, Grimm Hollywood baby. We get to the balcony again, and these corners are treacherous. This part got hard. The enemies on the ground spilling through, and these 3 guys on the balcony were messing with me. But the Winston Churchill quote gives me strength, and my next attempt is a success. I'm feeling like a freaking action hero, baby. It must be this bar. Then me and this enemy shoot each other. I forgot I even had another gun, so I try out the Thompson, and I let this guy suffer a bit before banishing him to the Shadow Realm.
I'm banishing you to the Shadow Realm. No!
I love seeing this dude's helmet fly up. Then this enemy comes up behind us? Come on, guys. Next time we go through down these stairs and I quick save the game, man, that is just so helpful. And I open the secret passageway. We have to destroy the radio equipment, and then the enemies just appear behind you as soon as you destroy the last one, and they wreck you. I try to open the door beforehand. I know you're in there. Second time I get them though. Fool me twice. This guy just body checked me. Third time's a charm, right? What the hell were you guys doing in here? Foley says,
Good job. All right, guys, we're moving on.
This guy gets ganked. We go down deeper and this dude does a drive-by on us. And then I didn't quick save soon enough, so I have to go get the 2 guys in the room again. We ganked that unfortunate one bloke again. This battle here is so savage feeling. Foley freaking screens me, and I can't see donkey doo-doo. Then I stand behind Foley and screen myself, and the ganked becomes the ganker.
Yeah, boy.
Next time through, these guys walk straight into my bar. We go down even deeper, and there's these 2 guys, we'll call them Lefty and Righty. Lefty is easy to take down, but Righty gets me twice. First time, okay, you get me fair and square. Second time, I have to reload, and he just freaking elbow checks me. The third time, the boys step in because obviously I needed the help. Foley and Moody place explosives on the door, and I don't use any cover.
Cover me!
I figure a grenade ought to do it next time. I stick to the grenade tactic, and this time the attempt is successful. Spraying and praying with Thompson works, and it is so damn cool with Foley and Moody and the boys behind me having my back. When I dip to the left to reload, they actually provide cover fire and really help out. And then we make it to Captain Price.
Well, goodness me, Americans!
Get down!
Made quite a racket, didn't you? That's quite all right. I can still walk.
Captain Price, Captain Foley. Where's Major Ingram?
They moved him to a camp. Not to worry, I overheard where.
All the COD experts gotta tell me, how old is Captain Price? This guy must be freaking 180 now. Now we just gotta escape. I quick save and meet my maker. Second time through though, I get a very easy quad kill. Come to Papa, come to Papa.
Yes! Yes!
I use this angle really well as we move up and out of the building to the extraction point. We help Price out the window, and Bob's your uncle. Great mission. The pacing of this one was awesome. It was a perfect flow from the chaos of the past levels.
Getting out!
Captain, what about Major Ingram?
We'll be back for him. Get in.
Now it's Major Ingram's turn to be rescued, and Foley has another badass mission intro.
Okay, Martin, we're about ready to ram the gate with less than 10 minutes from your first shot to pull this off. Take any longer, they'll be sending someone to rescue us. You take out the front guards, concentrating on the machine gun nests. Once the gate is down, get in there and find the Major. Then rendezvous back at the truck.
This mission is on a timer, 10 minutes only, and the air feels really tense. As soon as you shoot, the sirens go off. It feels like a movie. The music and the sound effects are awesome. Fully drives the truck full of the boys through, and it's showtime. It's pretty cool sitting here with your unit together and picking these bastards off. The door busts open, and I get so lucky. We're tearing it up! I make it pretty far on my first run, and not so far on the second. This mission's interesting because you have guys from multiple angles and lanes shooting at you. I kept forgetting to quick save and ending up at the beginning of the level. But I soon corrected that, and this began a real trend for me, saving before almost every corner for the rest of the game. We make our way through, and again, your teammates are just so damn good. It has never felt like I'm alone in the battle. It just feels like you're one of the soldiers. In the console port of this game, apparently you can't quick save. I read that again after I played this, and oh my lord, it would make later levels in the future here almost impossible, or at least it would for me. Dumbass Conway and Morrison screened me. Really digging the vibe of this level. I thought the back-to-back rescue missions would be a drag, but it's actually really exciting here, and they each have their own flavor. I remember to save this time, and my teammates are more aggressive as well, so I love how every battle is different here. We keep pushing through and decimating these guys. This dude gets totally Tarantino'd. In this room, I don't even see the enemies come in. I feel so stupid here. And again. Third time though, I hide behind Morrison and done. We push through, I do my little corner save, and then I back into the enemy. I'm getting sloppy and lazy, feeling pretty comfortable with my teammates. I think that's it. I see the sniper miss his shot here, thank God, and I go Dr. D on this mofo.
Give it back my son!
My teammates pretty much take out all the guys on the ground, leaving me time to do my little corner save. In here, Major Ingram is choking this guard out. Badass. I of course have to steal his kill.
A spot of luck. Come to collect me, have you? Lead on, lads. No time for handshakes and hello.
We get him out and have only 6 minutes left to make it back. The first dude I see gats me to death. I admire Major Ingram's kill assist, and I let the boys push through first. Decimation occurs, and another corner save. At this point, I'm starting to feel a lot better with the mouse and keyboard. Never mind. Push up, little corner save, and shoot Lieutenant Morrison in the back. Ooh, sorry bro. I think Lieutenant Morrison dies here in this run. I then stupidly rush up and save the game, thereby permanently freezing Lieutenant Morrison in the afterlife. My bad. We take the truck guys out and battle in this little yard. This enemy's death here is sick. He grabs his gun as he's up on one knee. 3 guys rush out of the building, and I really wish Lieutenant Morrison was here. I try to nade the dudes in there, but I guess I run into my own explosion. This time, I let the grenade do the talking. We hit the 4-minute mark, and I save the game. This level is just so cool, man. I love working with these guys to get Ingram out. I mean, even Ingram's kicking ass. This MP40 is super slick. Look at the weathering of the metal there. Man, Infinity Ward, they had it down. This last stretch here was pretty tricky. There's essentially enemies down every lane. I figure I'll take the shortcut, and maybe it would have worked if I wasn't reloading.
Or if I had a controller.
Sergeant Dunn's really freaking me up here. Finally, I nail the shot over his left shoulder. This time I go around to the left and acquire a new spawn. This enemy is a damn Spartan, man. He takes just so many MP40 shots. I love how my team softballs a grenade just for him. We make it to the truck, and man, that level was pretty quick. Rest in peace, Morrison. I suck at this game.
To you and your boys. Well done. Well done.
Gentlemen, thus far you've been training hard at Exeter for a special purpose. This special purpose, obviously, has something to do with the capturing of bridges.
This mission opening is done by Captain Price, and it's so slick. I'm playing the whole thing through, okay?
What I'm about to explain is top secret material. If any of you blokes mention the word bridge outside of this room and I hear of it, and I will, be RTU'd on the spot. The invasion of Europe will take place across 5 main beaches along the Normandy coast of France. Elements of the British Second Army will strike at Gold and Sword beaches, along with the 3rd Canadian Infantry Division at Juno. To the west, the Yanks will take Utah and Omaha Beach. Now, the entire eastern flank of the invasion will be exposed to a German counterattack from the Calais region. Should the Germans break through, they could very well have tanks rolling through Sword Beach and all the way down to Utah, wiping out the entire beachhead. Our task, along with the rest of the 6th Airborne Division, is to secure that flank at all costs by capturing and holding key bridges along the axis of approach. D Company's objective is this bridge over the Caen Canal. Under cover of darkness, the gliders will put us down in the field next to the bridge. From there, we rush the pillbox and prevent the Germans from blowing the bridge. At least one Bren gun will provide a base of fire while we flank it from both sides. Once we've captured the bridge, we hold it until relieved, which could take several hours. During that time, we may find ourselves using the Germans' own weapons against them. So I suggest you familiarize yourselves with the captured ones we have on base. Good luck, and Godspeed. Dismissed!
This mission sucks. I mean, it's fun. It's really fun, but well, you'll see. Those directions are really cool, hey? Like, really clear. We get this Skyrim opening, and we're the Brits now. I can't tell if we're in a truck or a plane at this moment. Okay, I'm not going to do that voice. The tension is really felt in this scene, and they really let it play out.
It's not there. Well, perhaps they moved it. By my calculations, we're on course. All right, everyone, brace for landing.
Okay, this is a plane. It's a plane.
Bloody hard landing, eh? Is everyone all right? Mills!
Sergeant Evans, glad you're still with us. We're in luck. The Germans haven't responded to our stellar landing. Find a good spot to suppress their bunker. We'll advance behind your base of fire.
So we're Sergeant Evans now. Very cool. And we're rolling with the price, baby. The music on their radio, if you overhear right now, is so awesome. Little details, man. Team waits for my shot, and all hell breaks loose. Captain Price takes the worst of it. This bunker we're shooting at is a biatch, and the iron sights on this Bren I'm using are human doggy doo-doo. Second time through, I'm gonna try out this Lee Enfield, and then I thought using this new strategy of no cover was optimal. Third time through, I find some boxes to hide behind as I try to pick off the bunker biatches. Private McRae blocks my damn shot. If you peek out for a sliver, man, they are on you. Every time you take one of them out, another one jumps on the vacant LMG. I'm doing an okay job hitting them, but as soon as you do, the enemies react here and know where you're at like the Terminators. Next attempt, I jump into this trench here to get some much needed safety. This little sliver angle I got here is divine. How many people are in this bunker? That sound of multiple MGs going off is terrifying. Listen to that. This part is so damn tough, man, I'm telling you, and we're not even at the hard part yet. I say freak this and follow the most British Private Bigsby. He seems to know the route. And I gotta say, Bigsby knows his stuff. This attempt works and we make it to the bridge. Oh, the bridge. You'll see. I meet up with the boys and realize you can kind of dolphin dive a bit. You see this? I honestly really can't see where the enemies are at, so I push up to the right side of the bridge in here. And this scene is pretty cool. As I get a better line of sight, my team instinctively knows that I can cover them. Or they're coded to do so, of course, but it looks so neat seeing them push the bridge here as I give sniper cover. I then realize that I don't want to be all alone by myself and join them. And a tank comes in. The first of many. I decide to join Private Mills on the right here and neglect the tank, and now I'm stuck here and have to cross the road that the tank is covering to get to Price for my next objective. That ought to show ya. Private Thornton shows me how it's done. This guy's got some cojones, but he gets clipped just before he clears the corner. Rest in peace, Thornton.
Back across. Get the
Get on that tank!
Price says now I have to go back across the bridge. What? But first, I gotta go get Private Mills. This is where the pain starts. Finally, I make it to Mills and have to press F to use him. Now the easy part, crossing the bridge with no cover. I stupidly save my game and I get soft locked and I really start getting scared. I'm afraid that I've maybe hard locked myself and there's no escape. Bunny hopping ought to do it. I get a really lucky run here, and I serpentine as far as I can make it. As I get caught on Mills here, I panic and again save the game in the middle of the bridge. This is like beyond soft locking, right? This is medium lock, I'd say. At a certain point, I'm just spawning into death. But sometimes I'm getting lucky and I can take a few steps, so that's good. I was so upset that the game would make me cross this bridge. I kept thinking that I had done something wrong or did something wrong. I don't remember this in basics training. I get a good jaunt forward and I know my luck is closing in, so I hit the quick save again. Inch by inch, as Pacino says.
Someone else around us to pieces for that inch. Yeah. We claw with our fingernails for that inch.
Finally, I get another final good jaunt across and feel like this could be the end of it. I wait for Mills to activate the flak gun and I jump on it. And finally, I get on it, and it turns so slow. I know I basically have to get lucky to complete this mission. I missed my first shot. Awesome, god damn it. To do this mission, you need to have full health crossing this bridge. I'm a dumbass. My philosophy of playing this game is like it's Team SWAT in Halo. It is not effective. This part was just as bad as the bridge.
2 hours later.
1 million, zillion, jillion, dillion, cotillion times later.
I finally am able to turn the flak gun all the way around and hit my shot, but then I die. I try crawling up to the flak gun. I hit my shot and think I'm either in shock that it happened or I can't manage my keyboard movement, but somehow I'm not hit as I run to go get a new save point in the trench. This has to be the second hardest mission in the game. The most difficult level is yet to come. I try firing a couple rounds into the infantry and realize I'm sending a shell straight to Price. Private Mills doesn't make it, sadly. Rest in peace, Mills. I make it across the bridge and pop some shots off. Every enemy in this game is deadly, and it feels like a boss battle against every single one of them. I make it to Price, and I finish off the last guy, and I finish the mission. But wait, there's more. That is only part 1 of this 2-part mission. This section coming up is damn brutal. Cool mission intro coming up though. I'm gonna shut up, just watch this.
We salvaged the area. Apart from some medical supplies, all we found were a couple of rifles and several Panzerfausts, which are woefully inaccurate.
Thank God we still have that flak gun. We can use it to hold the bridge until our relief shows up.
Holy mother of God, this is a wild scene. We are just peppering these guys. I try pushing up to get a better angle on them, which was a really bad idea. Don't stand here. So many enemies are pouring out through this part. It's nuts. But finally, Price lets us retreat. Back across the bridge. I get on this big bad Bertha, and I raise some hell down on them. And then the tanks arrive.
Every time I see one of these anywhere, I have a meltdown.
This flak gun's slow turning speed still gives me anxiety. I get the first tank and I think, okay, I got the tank, but there's many tanks coming, and that is unknown to me at this time. Spinning the flak gun around again. It's really tough because the flak gun, while you're on it, you have no cover, and you're completely exposed and basically relying on luck that the enemy either misses or doesn't shoot you at all. I do another stupid save scum here. One of these times I'm actually gonna hardlock myself in the game doing that. Is that foreshadowing?
Naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
Resetting my spawn in the trench, I wait till Price tells me that another tank is coming. This is my safe, happy place. Can't any of you guys jump on the flak gun? Like, why am I the designated flak gunner?
Hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell so you never miss another moment with Grimm.
I get the tank because I'm the only one with cojones on this team, and I make it back to my safe, happy place. Another tank, alrighty then. What's nice though is that the tanks come from a different direction every time, meaning I get some much needed flak gun spinning time in, baby. It doesn't sound like a lot, but with a tank coming every 10 seconds and one shot to die, oh my god, oh Mother Mary. This means that I have to leave my safe, happy little trench and get back on that high-tech speed freak machine. Sometimes I can't even make it to the gun. Sometimes I get shot right after I shoot the tank, which feels even worse. I died maybe 60 times, over 60 at least. Hand to God, hand to God. This sneaky bastard here tries to drop shot me and gets a flak gun to the face. And so do I. Finally, 50 seconds left and the beautiful music starts. Oh my lord, it is so badass. I'll let it play out for a second here. I really wish I didn't die there, kinda killed the momentum. Or here. Or here. This guy just Rambos me. Finally, I make it through uninterrupted. You can see the AI has fully broken me, and I've got PTSD in this trench here, not wanting to peek out. And that ends only the second hardest mission in this game.
Excellent work, lads. Bloody well done.
All right, settle down. We got new orders straight from SOE, as well as 2 new transfers from the 6th Airborne to help us carry them out.
Is that Jason mother effing Statham?
The 6th Airborne to help us carry them out.
Again, skip ahead to the timestamp if you don't want to hear this, but it's Jason Statham.
They were highly recommended for this operation as a result of their actions on D-Day. Captain Price, Sergeant Evans, welcome to 3 Troop. Now, let's get down to business. These are the locations of the major hydroelectric dams in the Ruhr industrial region of Germany. Their main purpose is to provide electrical power to the factories and cities throughout the area. Last year, a clever fellow by the name of Dr. Barnes Wallace created an odd sort of bomb that was specially designed to breach these dams. Using these bombs, the dam busters from 617 Squadron successfully breached the Mona and Oder dams, causing extensive flooding and damage to the industrial heart of Germany. The bad news is the bastards have already repaired the damage done, and Bomber Command wants to have another crack at these targets. This is the Oder Dam. We're to make a night drop on this one. From the DZ, it's a day's tab through unpopulated areas around the dam's reservoir. Dropping in any closer is impossible, as the enemy flak is simply too concentrated around the dam itself. Our mission is to locate as many of these anti-air guns as possible, wipe them out so that the bombers can make their runs. This building at the foot of the dam houses the electrical generators. Our orders are to blow this structure in the event that the bombers fail to breach the dam. We set the explosives on a short timer, then get the hell out of there by truck to a nearby airfield and appropriate suitable air transport from the enemy. You all know what to do. Check and test your magazines, zero your sights, and review the maps and photographs carefully. We'll receive signals and embarkation details within the next 2 hours. Good luck.
I mean, I keep saying it, badass intros, right? It's such a simple format, but arguably more effective than so many modern day stories in video games, right? You spawn in and you're alone on this mission, totally alone. This is some James Bond shit. And the music is intense. I know I talk about a lot of the colors a lot, and I swear I'm not on LSD, but the colors on this level look great, man, right? Like the sky, that white searchlight, even the grass and the water look fantastic. I get in this 1v1 with this dude, and the music is messing with me here. It feels like I'm fighting Freddy or Jason. A ton of them actually pour out, but I'm full turtle mode, baby. This was the first level of day 2 of my playing, so I'm much fresher here. This level is beautiful, man. It really reminds me of a GoldenEye map or something, right? The further we go on more and more, you know, it feels more like a James Bond type experience.
I'm a sort of James Bond figure.
Plant the first explosive. Okay, nobody around. Plant the second explosive. Still nobody coming, huh? Third explosive planted. This is getting eerie. This is getting freaky. Guess I'll plant the fourth one. Where the hell are these guys? Oh, there they are. This dude is just planted, laying right in the middle of the dam. I try out the leaning mechanic here, and I just suck at it, man. I hit the second dude, but he does this sick roll and takes the damage. I've never seen that before. Very cool. I'm planting explosives left and right, and I know there's a dude in here waiting to bust down that door. And I'm right. And this is where I have to go anyway. I'm either getting good or Infinity Ward's level design is just supreme. I corner save and almost die. See, I'm a little fresher now, hey? Clearly missing the switch, we go down the elevator. Into these guys. I'm liking the sten they gave me though. This thing's a baddie. I snap on this dude. Audible footsteps. That's nice. In so many recent shooters, especially the recent CODs, the footsteps are audible, but not directional. You know what I mean? Especially in Modern Warfare 2, you can hear them sometimes, but it's never exactly where you think it is. But hey, I'm just an actor. What do I know, right? This time, I'm faster to their marks than they are, and use little Johnny's footsteps to sten him up. Every corner on this level is treacherous, and that sound you hear is the alarm. It goes the entire level. See how smooth I'm getting with that mouse and keyboard, baby? I'm really doing a great job taking it slow through these corridors, going down deeper into the dam to plant the bombs. I'm definitely getting Star Wars vibes here, though, huh? Definitely James Bond. James Skywalker. This corner down here, these stairs, it's tricky getting through here. I love those helmet flying physics, huh? A Car 98 the first dude, and the second guy is one of those gopher mofos again. Just peek. Finally, I get them both, and then I perish. They're really spread out here. Okay, so I take back what I said about the footsteps. I couldn't hear shiitake there. I'm also gonna mute the background. That alarm is pissing me off. What are you guys thinking? Some nice light Spanish guitar? Good choice. Eliminating these fellows, I keep on pushing through. Every corner is its own battle. A lot of the times in this game, I die because I don't look around the levels. I'm just not looking. And I'm also missing shots too. It takes me so long to figure out that the enemy is above me. He's a tricky opponent, man. He has the high ground. Anakin, I'll say this, Call of Duty 2003 is a lot harder alone. When you have AI teammates that sometimes progress the level for you, okay, a lot of the time progressing the level for you, it makes it that much easier. Here I have to win every battle myself, and I'm the only target for these laser accurate enemies. I tried getting a 360 no-scope on this guy just for fun. It's damn hilarious. But I give up and I just plain no-scope him. I'll take what I can get. I'm pretty much quick saving after every kill here. Now look how slick James Skywalker does it, gang. That's how I do it. But I'm ready this time. Come on up, I dare ya. I double dog dare ya. A double. Fine, I'll use the designated cover over here. Fine, I'll use a combo of the grenade method with the designated cover method. Pretty good. I again miss the switch in this elevator and I run all over the level. I go back to the elevator and I try the switch on the outside of it. Cue more running around scrambling. Man, I am an idiot. I'm rocking the MP40 now and I get this crispy quad kill. I'm not hesitating before shooting too much now. It's always been a problem of mine. I hesitate just a fraction of a millisecond, but the AI in this game is really smarting me up there. This whole level is like this. Look around, where are they? Die. I try for another 360 no-scope, and I maybe kinda get it. You be the judge, let me know. I shoot at that last guy, and there's another one on the left. My snapping is getting a touch faster though, right? Accuracy, not so much. I'm having a lot of fun no-scoping with this car. Alright, got him. Holy, this section takes me too long to get through. This is ultimate camping, man. It's like they're not even trying to hide or anything. And the mag dumps, come on, toxic. This guy tries to Rambo me and looks like a damn Muppet. I back up, save scum, and another dude is standing there. You essentially play this game like it's the film Edge of Tomorrow. Like this video if you've seen that film. Or like it if you haven't seen the film. It's a win-win. This level is so damn cool down here. Look at this design, man, and this super long tunnel here. This is how I get down it. Pretty much saving after every kill I get still. Inch by inch, like Pacino said, right? So far, this level's already worn me down, and I'm doing sad aim now. But now look at this cool corner jump. Now I'm the learning AI. The physics are too great, man. I thought this was a ragdoll physic, but it's just a really cool animation of this guy slumping back. Admiring the level design here after I take these two guys down. Okay, 3 guys. I love the view here, man. The lighting is nuts. Such great flow here, man. It never feels like I'm claustrophobic on this level either, even with being stuck on each corner for 10 minutes. I've been editing the levels through here to show their entirety, because as a viewer myself, I don't like being disoriented watching the footage, and I want to know exactly where I am in the level, so that's why this video is so long. I do consider it to be the definitive experience of playing this game on veteran mode as a new PC gamer who's never played this game. Okay, so this room's tricky. There's guys hiding around here that I can't seem to find at all. It feels like I'm just in a room of mirrors. I know there's enemies in here, but I can't find them, man. They keep switching spots and they're like playing hide and seek with me. They're in different spots every time. Okay, I got them all. Plant the charge, and this is like psychological warfare now. That mag dumping is really starting to tick me off. Finally, I get past this level, plant the charges, and I'm free, baby! Take out the guy, plant the next charge, and then stand up right beside it. I get some mag dumping payback myself. As you can see, I'm double tapping enemies here because I'm PTSD'd out of my mind. Progressing through the level, I plant the charge and I swan dive or dolphin dive away. I don't know the difference. But I go behind this rock and I take out a dude, I think. I might be shooting at nothing here, but I know I get this guy. Plant the charge and I move to the end of the level. Okay, one more charge to plant, baby, then I'm done. I'm thinking they're gonna pour out of this door and I start contemplating where the hell I'm supposed to go until I look at the next objective. Meet up with Captain Price at the top south end of the dam. Well, you're telling me I gotta go back through the whole level? You on the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road. What are we queuing up on the playlist, baby drivers? I'm thinking something with some real oomph to it. Nice.
I got a letter this morning, boy. Hey.
I snap on this guy like a man who's got to go back through the entire level again. I better get a damn promotion for this one. I'm thinking Captain Evans at least. At least Captain.
I got a letter this morning, gonna see you when the sun goes down.
I hit this guy in the shoulder, but he hits me in the head. I send him to the damn Cirque du Soleil, baby. I am fighting like the freaking Terminator here. To beat the AI, you have to become the AI. Actually, I don't know if that's true. Back through the tunnel, I car this bloke. I'm a man on a mission here, and nobody's gonna stop me. I have some fun here trying to no-scope these guys. And then I snap on this guy. Okay, it's not a beautiful snap, but I'm learning here.
In the morning, when I get up, I wish that we could stop and take each day. In the evening, when I get home, always hope to find...
Up the stairs, through the halls, and to the elevator. I know there's going to be some guys waiting for me. You fooled me twice before, and I'm ready this time.
Every time I look around, I hope to find you...
Wait, we're going up another level? Okay. Wait, it's behind me? Oh, that is sneaky, Infinity Ward. That's sneaky. Of course, the mag dump. I'm so riled up, I actually jump off the wrong floor here, and I have to recall the elevator.
We could stop and take each day. In the evening...
You sons of bitches. Hey, are those officers stronger or something? Because we'll see as you go along here. They feel like they shoot faster, or they're stronger, or maybe this game is just breaking me. See what I mean? That officer is quick draw McGraw, man. I finally get him, and I look smooth as hell doing it too. Just chilling. It's no big whoop. I do this. It's just my job. Me? Oh, me? I'm just chilling. No big whoop. Pushing forward, I get these two enemies, but get shot from Lord knows where. Again. I mean, I stand in the same spot. Okay, but man, he must be shooting through the grates or something. Gotcha. I clear this corner, save scum, and me and this dude down each other. I think he's gonna live though.
I didn't feel anything.
I really stooped down to their level here, and you're gonna see my toxic side. Halo 3 taught me well. I'm like a cat playing with my prey. Around the corner to the right, I get this nice double kill. The double kills and triple and quad kills feel so good in this game. I go down that hall and to the right and go through the same sort of construct here, getting another double kill. I'm still double tapping enemies to make sure that they don't get up too. I get this guy down the way and kind of test the waters to see if anybody wants to take a shot. Down the way, up the stairs, into the radio room, out the door, down the hall, into that electric room. Okay, I remember this room. We're getting close. Save my game, take a right, take a left, die. There must be 3 or 4 people mag dumping me there. I'm ready next time. Up the elevator. Oh, mama. This level takes me about 45 minutes to do. And what do I get for all my hard work? Actually, something really cool. You know, in some games they give you legendary loot or an upgrade or an unlock. This game awards you with badass, insanely fun gameplay that makes you feel like a freaking war hero movie star. Because Captain Price is waiting for me in the truck. I jump in the back and there's no cutscene. We are going, baby. We are driving this truck across the dam. Price has the handling of a young Vin Diesel in Fast and the Furious as we weave down the dam, me taking out enemies, and if I miss him, he's just gonna run him over. Bad ass. We make it through, and that ends that awesome sequence.
Are you ready, mates? Take this panzer fast.
The action continues, and we are rolling through here. Instantly, I gotta take down this truck. You see that I have full health here, and then I just don't. I missed that guy with the RPG again. This isn't the toughest mission in the game, but it's definitely frustrating on veteran. Fourth try, I get him, and there's another truck ready to go. I'm doing okay holding my own here, but just I'm not landing my shots. Jason Statham's in the back of the truck here. Okay. He's not really helping much. I decide to ignore the enemies and see if that works. Next try, I actually hit my shots here and take out those shooters. We make it across the bridge, I hit my save, and Statham says the bridge is booby-trapped to explode. Boobies. The explosives don't go off, so I have to cover him as he manually detonates them. I'm sniping, and I take out the Brennan, and I'm mowing him down, and I fail the mission. I do a lot better on my second try. I've either got a lot of adrenaline pouring through, powering my every shot, my every move, or I'm just getting lucky. I get clipped as I shoot the final two guys here, and then Statham sets the charge off. Boom, baby! And then we're on the move again. Jason says, "Here you go," and I'm like, "What?" And this whole time, he's been holding RPGs for me to use. Oh my lord, I am the worst listener ever. Now we're talking. This one's for the Grimm gang, baby. Price is weaving through these hills, and we get a moment of reprieve, and I get a much-needed quick save point in here. This one's for Grace Kelly. This corner here is brutal, man. These motorcycling guys are fierce little freaks. I miss an RPG shot, and I see that Jason is actually helping me. See him pull out his pistol here?
Because I'm a real spy.
I take him out, and then make another poor quick save decision.
Why?
I get spawn killed here excessively. I think there must be something wrong I'm doing. Jason, tell my wife Candy I love her. Hold me, Jason, I'm dying. Jason Statham doesn't accept defeat as easily as me, and helps me take those motorcyclers from hell out. I make a better spawn point as we move up and through a tunnel. The music is just so damn good on this level, huh?
We're out! That's the last of the Panzerfausts!
Oh shit! I ask JJ for another Panzerfaust, and he says we're out.
We're out! That's the last of the Panzerfaust!
Okay. Man, we have no more RPGs. We take out the shooters, but the driver takes me out with his mind. I really don't know what's killing me here. I still really don't know what's killing me here, man. What, there was a truck beside me the whole damn time? How about some voiceover lines for that, Statham? Like, they're on a truck to the left. They're on a truck to the left. They're to our left in a truck. It's that easy, Jason. It's that easy. Around another corner, and we're flying here, and this is like Need for Speed Carbon, baby, in this valley. Every truck, every enemy is a boss battle. Every kill is progress. This damn vehicle behind me is formidable, but finally I perfect my run. Another peaceful moment before hell breaks loose. This part's hard, man. I can't say it any other way. My shooting sucks. And then I realized that I can crouch in here. This whole freaking time I could have been crouching. Jay had the right idea, hiding behind the designated cover. But here, this whole level, I'm standing up like I'm in defiance of them, T-posing on these haters. Crouching still doesn't work. It's not a magic fix. Finally, we get him. You know that feeling when you know you're gonna win? It's like the freaking best thing. I even take out my Colt here because I'm ready to clutch this bitch. Statham, get up, man! I mean, you were amazing in those Jet Li films. We make it through this section and cue the next screen.
My God, we made it! I don't bloody believe it.
And we've got a plane to catch.
We're coming up on that airfield where the rest of the team has assembled. They radioed that they're finding us an escaped plane.
They kind of ease up on the difficulty here and let you enjoy the opening of the scene as you weave through the airbase. But of course they have to lower your health down to 1 shot before things get real serious. This section here would have been 100% easier had I not gotten shot there and gone into this sequence with full health. There's guys on the roof and in front of us. We are totally closed in here. Price tells me to get on the flak gun. But I'm not getting on the flak gun, so we die. Okay, I'll do the flak gun one last time. I take out some infantry with the flak gun. It's one of them fast shooting flak guns you read about. This part is so sick as you take out planes just as they swoop over your head. But those guys on the roof have to ruin my moment. Lucky for me, I saved while I was on the flak gun with no cover. I'm apparently not learning from my mistakes. I take out the 2 planes and then try to turn the flak gun on the high ground Anakins, but they're more of a threat than the damn planes. For a while here, I'm just spawning into death. Again, I haven't hardlocked myself here. I get the sense that there's a chance I can escape the situation.
So salty, I'll steal the goodbye.
Okay, we can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
When you're so salty, I'll steal the goodbye.
We can take my Lambo. I'll put on a tight show. You sure you can handle? We be faster than Django.
Can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. I can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Can't stop.
Finally, I get them and I make a new save without their existence in it, and there's still a rooftop guy. It's like the rooftop Anakins are working with the planes. This is such a damn cool sequence here, man. In skateboarding, they would call this a line. So badass. And it looks like we are ready to pre-board. I just hope the food's okay. This is probably one of the coolest openings to the levels here. You don't really know where you are or where you're going here, and the game just lets you sit with that wonder for a while, adding tension and mystery to the scene. Wow.
Hold right here.
Price does his light language to signal to the ship something. I'm still unknown to what's going on.
Okay, we're clear to approach. Evans, you and I will need to get below decks and find the armor before we can crypt the entrance. Stick with me, and unless your German's improved, let me handle the talking. Waters, you stay here. Be ready to leave at a moment's notice.
Oh, we're going undercover, baby! This is a German ship. This reminds me of the old Medal of Honor games. They used to have a lot of undercover missions in them. I'm gonna let the scene play out here a bit so you can get the feeling.
Bitte Erlaubnis, an Bord kommen zu dürfen.
Erlaubnis erteilt. Dürfte ich wohl Ihre Papiere sehen? Wo ist Fregattenkapitän Schmidt?
Er musste zu einem dringenden Treffen mit Admiral Dönitz.
Alles in Ordnung. Willkommen an Bord.
They buy it and we're in. Price walks so slow, and I have to continually stop walking and then move up. It's such a long walk, too. It still adds nicely to the tense scene of being undercover, but damn, Price, like, do you guys have to shit or something? Like, I'm taking normal human steps here. We go down into the ship here, still that tension building and the music playing. We get stopped for the papers again, but this time it doesn't go as planned.
I am a spy.
Dürfte ich wohl Ihre Papiere mal sehen? Ich muss das überprüfen. Einen Moment bitte. Ich habe einen Offizier hier. Er sagt, er habe Papiere.
Hallo? Hallo? Grab a weapon and explosives, quick! The ship's boilers line these passageways.
We're gonna blow this ship up, baby. And that alarm sound is back, baby. I get some much-loved MP40 time in here, working my way up the hall, planting charges, shooting bad guys. This level here looks great, huh? The metal of the ship, or whatever it's made out of, it looks cool, and the lighting is perfect. This level is full of gopher mofos. I take a beating from this guy as I once again quick save into death. Luckily, third try I come out of the spawn shooting and get some cover. I'm now almost back down to one-shot kills me mode. Now I'm one-shot kills me mode. I check to see if I got him and take this bloke out as he's running to the shitta. Level design is just so great here, man. It's like I'm figuring out where to go myself, but it's laid out in a way that's easy to flow to, keeping the action going. This hall is a struggle, man. It's so damn long, and the enemies rush in right when you get to this point. It takes me a while to get through here. So many guys love this choke point, huh? Look at all those bodies. I planted the charges, get these two guys, and find the gun room. It's kind of freaky on this level, hearing the enemies do callouts, but not seeing them for a while. Looks like I missed a charge, oops. Another long hallway coming up. This level doesn't take too much time to finish, with the majority of it being these intimate battles that just take me forever. The alarm has stopped now though, thank Christ. Go for mofos, man! I'm now ADS walking through this level. Very strange grenade there, I think it's from above me, so the enemies can sort of sense you in a fourth dimensional kind of way. We get to go up a level and I go loosey-goosey on this guy and shoot his junk off. Going up further, I'm now back on the surface level, and this guy leaps out like a damn circus performer. Hello! This battle takes me forever. I even try leaving.
They pull me back in.
Until I realize there's a guy way above me. I try for the 360 no-scope again, and then I settle for an MP40 sloppy 360 spray and pray. Almost hardlocking myself, I luckily take this dude out. Pushing up on the right side, I'm now going back into the ship and up some levels. This part's like a damn horror game. Time to brutalize. Going up and up the levels, I get lucky as this guy misses me. And then not so lucky. I get toxic on this first guy to let off some steam. Are you dead? I get up to the charge planting room and I get up to the charge planting room. On my first try, I get up to the charge planting room and definitely a frustrating experience as I'm pretty impatient here. And I'll be honest, my wrist was cramping from the mouse. Like I never get sore from the controller, but my wrist was killing me here. Very interesting. It takes me a long time to perfect my run here. These three stooges are holding me down and it's just this last guy who's got a god angle on me. And my aiming sucks. But finally, I go to plant the charges, and you can see that I'm no smarter than the stooges. Just shoot it. Going up a level, this guy gets a funny-ass death, man. Up to the main ship floor. I don't know ships, man. I don't know what it's called. But this officer or captain is like a mini-boss. I injure him, but run out of ammo. Third try, I slump him. Can I say the line?
I'm the captain now.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now, baby.
I'm the captain now.
Grab the documents and it's time to jet. Peeking over the railing, you can see I don't really want to go through the level again. I'm trying to find an easy way through it. Thank God there's not so many dudes in this building thingy. What's it called? The bridge? Is it called the bridge on the ship? I don't know. I thought there would be like 1,000 guys that I'd have to go through though. This one dude though is a strafing legend. Shooting my way through the halls are pretty short and I get a nice string here. Then I get a bad string. I have to stop running through this level and really ADS focus here. And sometimes go hipfire Jesus on these bitches. We're on the final last stretch here. Feels good getting these last two guys here. And a new 360 no-scope victim. I really wanted to get that 360 here. Yes, baby! It's not a really good one, but it still feels good. Takes me a few final tries for the last guy on the left here, but we're off. A quick mission compared to the others and so damn fun, but as I get to the ship, Sergeant Waters says we have lost Captain Price.
Damn,
what?
That was a very fine man. Let's get the hell out of here.
That also ends the British campaign's string of levels as we head into...
Comrades of the Soviet Union, almost 1 year has passed since the German invaders set foot upon the soil of our motherland. They have advanced deep into the Soviet Union, capturing city after city, raping, murdering, and robbing the Soviet people. Although our situation grows desperate, we have one last hope of defense. The city that bears our great leader's name, Stalingrad. Comrades, many of your countrymen are already there, defying the Germans at every step. Soon you will stand alongside them, and you will not fail to defeat our fascist enemies. No one shall take even one step backwards. Commissars will execute cowards on sight, giving faithful soldiers a chance to do their duty. The motherland is counting on you to achieve victory at Stalingrad.
Those pictures are something else, huh? Beautiful loading screen too. The details and the design is remarkable. This scene opens, and this is the Battle of Stalingrad, and it's arguably the best mission opening in this game, I think. Again, I'm letting it play out. Take note of how different the feeling is now playing the Soviets. I can really feel the fear in this boat.
Comrades, this day will be the proudest day you have ever lived. You will fight the fascist Nazi invaders with all your strength. For each and every fallen Soviet soldier, you will make them pay with 10 of theirs. There will be no mercy for defeatists, cowards, or traitors. Anyone caught deserting his post will be shot. Remember great Comrade Stalin's order. Not one step backwards. You will be well equipped for the battles that lie ahead. You will have food, water, weapons, and plenty of ammunition. What do you suppose the Germans have? Nothing. Their supply lines are stretched too thin. Their dash to the Volga has left them without the means to bring us a proper fight. With our superior strength in numbers and our boundless courage, victory is ours. We shall stop the fascist invaders there at Stalingrad.
smokes, huh? I watched the boat sink. There is no retreat. At this part, I thought I glitched the game and didn't get my gun, but I wasn't really listening. And try to get a gun from this guy, but he thinks I'm a deserter, so he shoots me. I run up the hill into literal hell on earth. The game because I still think I've glitched the game and I should have gotten a gun. Idiot. I finally hear that some soldiers get ammo and some soldiers get a gun. Me, I don't get a gun. I'm rushing this hill with no gun and I have to get up just using cover. And can you believe this isn't the hardest level yet? It takes a while to get up this damn hill, man. That shell shocked effect though was pretty cool. And the sound is unbelievable. Making it to the car, I dolphin swan dive to the next cover. Diving again, I make it to Sergeant Borodin. This bastard wants me to run across and draw their fire, wow! But I trust him and it works, even if I need a new pair of britches.
And don't stop! My signal! Ready! Okay, go, go, go!
Again, we get ready to do the same thing, but this time I jump out too soon.
Okay, comrade! Same thing! You go first! Let's head for that red car over there! Wait for them to change out their mirrors! Ready? Okay, go, go!
Or then takes my cover spot and we look freaking hilarious here, I bet.
Friend, you are either very lucky or you have a small head. We'll be safer in that building down there. Don't worry about that, Commissar. I'll take care of him. Ready? Okay, go!
Last stretch here to get off this hill and he takes out this guy. This is some real trust here. Okay, that one was my bad, I guess. We get in the building and get some much needed artillery support. God, man, this scene is a marvel.
Sergeant! I'm almost out of ammunition! We're going to lose the door!
What the hell is this guy trying to do, comrade? What? Repeat the last message. I can barely hear you, Major. Speak up! Artillery is in position! About damn time! I want a full barrage along the top of the riverbank immediately! Smash those fascist bastards! Fire at will! Everyone, get your heads down!
20 years ago this game came out. 20 years. Look at this. We all rush up to take the red square and the music starts playing and I get goosebumps.
The Germans are pulling back! Come on, comrade! We're retaking Red Square!
That is an unforgettable opening, huh? All of these Soviet missions are very memorable, and they're quite different than the past campaigns we've done. The scene opens, and I'm still gunless. Now we rush to take the red square, and I'm the only one utilizing the Swan Dolphin dive. Second try, I go to the right side and actually get a gun. The Mosin. Alright. I make it to a fellow smart soldier who doesn't want to run straight into death, and he says we should flank together. I like your style, Sergeant Makarov. Look at these two guys here. Oh my god. He then calls us Alexei, and we're introduced to our character. The hipfire reticle is so tight on this Mosin. Very nice. This guy's tough to take down, but I finally get it, and I take this building, and I search desperately for that MP40.
That's a bingo.
Makarov and I just plant ourselves in this hallway and pick these guys off for a while, pushing up slowly. It feels so damn good in this setting and scene, huh? I don't know what it is exactly, but this mission is cool as hell. Stairs seem to be tough for me in this game. I never really ADS up them, opting for terrible hip firing with my lack of mouse aiming skills, but I quickly correct that. Up and up and up the stairs to the top level. Makarov must have eaten a few paint chips in his life because he loses all orientation here, putting his back to the enemy. It's so tough shooting around him. But he gets that guy and throws a grenade on his corpse, which kills me. We get into the room and it's sniper time, baby. Scoped Mosin time. Makarov says to take down the officers first, so I'm playing a little Where's Waldo here, and it's really hard trying to find these officers, man. I just start picking off everyone because I'm having so much fun with this sniper, and because finding the officers was insanely tough and stressing me out. Eventually I locate the last one. They make it so damn tough finding them. It's like the color gray on the color gray, and they've hidden him around the corner. Thank God they give me ample time to get them all. Makarov and I rush back down and out of the building, and I'm kind of lost at what to do, so I rush out like a dummy. Second time I wait, and the tank gets artillery. Makarov says I have to get word to Major Zubov that we've taken the red square. I wish him well, and nod to him, and push forward. Through the enemy-less bunker here, I peep out, and it's sniper battling time. I've never really been a big sniper in Call of Duty. Halo, sure, but never COD, so you can see me hesitate a millisecond before I pull the trigger every time. It's like I was talking about earlier. I get them in the crosshair, and I take a moment to pull the trigger. It sucks. But enough about me. I snuck the dudes, hit a quick save, and I guess I missed this guy. There's so many enemies tucked away here, but I get a good slice on this guy. My teammates arrive and we push up the street, me hitting some Mosin shots here and there, and some hip-fire Jesus shots just for style. Then I get grenaded. Around this corner is one guy on an MG42 just sitting there, but you won't know it until you die. Good old MP40, my old friend. I get sloppy here with my cover, I think because I'm enjoying the momentum of the scene, you know, rushing in and taking over, pushing the enemy lines back and out. Very cinematic missions. It gets fun with your teammates pushing through, man. I love working with them. I can't think of many games that utilizes AI teammates that well. Maybe you can. My memory's a bit foggy. I'm the 3,000-year-old man after all. This part of the level feels like the game has aged a bit. The rubble on the ground looks like one piece of texture, and the environment's pretty barren. I know it's all war-torn, but it's still kind of bland. It's not bad, and, you know, I'm being picky. It's just nothing too memorable about this section. As I move through, this one enemy jump scares me. We finally get out of the rubble labyrinth, and this begins day 3 of this game for me. After that jump scare, I just kind of called it quits that day. You can see I checked the objective here as I had forgotten what I was doing. My aim is a bit fresher though, and I tried bunny hopping to headshot this guy, but he helps me by just coming out of cover. Pushing forward, we enter the train station, and I'm with Volkov and Gorbatko. Beautiful lighting in this building here as we push up and get lucky on this guy. And through this hallway, I'm so used to the way that enemies peek around the corners now, I just instinctively am aiming there. Up to that corner now. Again, the lighting is so nice. The warm colors in here are welcome after that gray rubble labyrinth we just went through. I'm just playing on the regular color settings here. I haven't touched any of the graphic settings. This is just the way the game came. Volkov got shot and I still use him as bait to get this one guy hiding. But I'm happy that Volkov trusts my rookie aim. I mean, look at this wild snap I do. It's like I dropped my mouse or something. Volkov just tanks this grenade. We get a cool setup here, 2 MGs and a scope sniper just sitting there. Time to get to work. Jump down, and again that ground level is pretty drab, huh? I can't not notice it. I get really lost around here until my bros start shooting. I get clipped, but we finito them. Look at those shadows, man, that sunlight. We push up, and great, another bridge. It's quiet until... Second time through, I slice angle this guy. That's right, slice angle. You can use that if you want. These guys are easy to take out as my bros just crouch on the walkway. I get across, and we get these 2 guys and drop down. And into this building, meeting 2 more homies, Yelesyev and Fyoktistov. Good God, forgive my pronunciation, please. I'm the only one who wants to jump on the MG, and it's not too tough here. It's a lot of fun, actually. Before I knew it, I had eliminated all of them, and we push up, and there's still a few camping stragglers. And they got their own MG man, but he ain't no Alexei. Through this rubble labyrinth here, we get to the next section, and it's a full-on battle. And I shoot my own teammate. We move through this section and get a promotion to Junior Sergeant in a personal letter from Major Zubov that says we have to take this 4-story apartment building. It's an important strategic holding point, but first we gotta get there. I really love these intimate levels, you know what I mean? That ship mission with Captain Price, or the dam mission. It also feels like a long time since we were Private Martin in basic training, huh? Anyway, it's just us, Alexei, moving through this sewer, and it's a beautifully lit sewer, I must say. I know I've been talking about the lighting all game, but it's true. I also get to try out the PPSh. Wicked, baby! Such a great Call of Duty gun. I remember using this fondly in World at War. Definitely my favorite submachine gun in this game. It's so easy to mow these guys down with it. I get lucky a lot here. I really should have died at this part. Well, I'm feeling like I'm Shroud here, and I accidentally quick snap on my own teammate. Looks like we got a full task force through these sewers. Teenage Mutant Ninja Soviets, right? Am I right? Moving up and through, this PPSh and me are just shredding it. The level design is really beautiful here. Like, look at this broken wall opening up into daylight there. I'm feeling like I'm James Bond here. Or corner checker man. And I am getting real good at guessing where all the enemies will peep out at, getting their head levels just perfectly. This part's tough, and they want you to actually crawl across it, and I don't realize that for a long time. You also have a Luger as Alexei. I haven't used the pistols much in this game, but the animations on it are just great. I thought it was the snipers up here shooting at me, so after taking them out, I go to cross it again, but still get blickied. Eventually, I get the message. Just crawl across. To the left, another left, down the stairs, and die. Wow, the 3 amigos down here, huh? Jesus. They seem to like dying by grenades, though. Cool waterfall. The iron sights on this gun and the clip, I mean, Everything about it. Sexy. I eliminate this guy so quick that his sound cue even lags. I gotta go in the poo-poo water, don't I? Just walking in the poo-poo water. This section is a little tricky. There's like 4 different angles they have here. Luckily, Alexei's a sniper. God.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a bag. Act like you know how this goes.
To the left, up the stairs. I can't be the only one appreciating this lighting, can I? No enemies until I get to this hole in the wall, and it sounds like I got some buddies in here. Hello, Private Yusov, I'm here to help.
Fumble a bag, now I will not fumble a.
We'll get him next time, Yusov. Look at the spraying I do, so sick. I look back and think this is Yusov and he died, but he just pushed up by himself. We take out these guys and push up, rocking the Luger, chucking nades, scoping in. God, I love this game. That feeling would of course change once we make it to the next mission, Pavlov's house, but I'm enjoying this sewer mission at the moment. Another hole in the wall, I know what's coming. Blah, blah, blah. Yusov and me are styling out here, that's right, styling! All the ladies said, here come the players! We are Starsky and Hutching this bitch. I go to switch out my PPSh because I'm out of bullets, and we get that guy and he has an MP44. STG, baby. I haven't used this gun yet. Super stoked. It's been like a staple of COD multiplayer. To the left here, there's this really cool environment effect here. These guys are just like jumping over endlessly. You can even shoot them. Takes me a few tries on this hallway, testing out the STG. It's nice. It's no PPSh for me, but I dig it. To the right, I peep out and shoot Private Tarkovsky. So much friendly fire for me in this game. They're getting peppered up here. One of them dies and I push out to help. Tarkovsky gets gunned down as I slice angle these bastards. Yusov has an angel looking out for him though. Finally, we get them all as Yusov was drawing fire, and we push into the building and drop down into the toughest mission of this game. Welcome to Pavlov's house. I don't even want to edit this mission. I don't want to revisit this experience. I actually have had a mental block against this for days. I'm not being over dramatically here. This mission is just so damn tough. And I do the stupidest thing halfway through it. Anyway, let's begin. The setup here is really cool.
Stay in the ditch and keep your head down. They've got snipers out there. Private Kovalenko, as the fastest man here, you will be debated.
Me? Oh, no thank you, comrade.
That is an order! Alexei will cover you with the sniper rifle from here. Now go, before I shoot you myself!
Kovalenko gets shot immediately. Sorry, bud. This part's fun as I play Duck Hunt, waiting for Kovalenko to rush as I search for the sniper fire. I thought pushing up to help him would be nice, but the game just wants me to sit still and snipe. Okay. Go, Kovalenko, go! Second try, snipers are all gone, and we all push up and storm the house. It's extremely epic.
Damn if you stay here! Let's go, comrades! Go! Get moving, all of you! Go!
And I'm an idiot. We have to sit here for a while and manage the MG enemies. There's just so many guys in here. I think the incredible sound of this level is also really distracting my senses at this point. After dying a lot, I try to slice angle them with my Mosin, and it's effective. Now the guys on the left. So many dudes, huh? Finally, we take them all out and push into the building, and we still gotta clear it, and I'm on one shot to die mode. My teammates really get in my way here. This isn't the tough part of the level yet. We're almost there, but clearing it out is definitely a struggle because of all of these enemies that are jumping out when you hit a certain point, and there's also so many lanes in this house. Each room bleeds into the next, and there's like 4 different entrances, it feels like, to every area. The tough part of clearing it here is just pushing high ground and also not knowing where the hell these guys are planted. And being one shot to die, that doesn't help. Just getting to the second level of this house is a struggle. See what I mean? They just lurch out, and this guy's just chilling in that corner. This top floor is insane to take, man. My teammates just won't push it. It's like Junior Sergeant Alexei is the designated pusher. I get the corner camper and the guys down the hallway, and then this enemy has the most perfect angle on me. I couldn't even see him, it's like I had a blind spot. Then I forget about that corner camper. I think I get him and then I save my game, but I guess I missed, or he had a second chance perk. I spawn in and I think my teammates shoot him through the floor. Clear the hallway, and again I forget about this guy. I am already fatigued at this point. I have not been quick saving smart at all, and that really doesn't change, and it only gets worse and worse as we go along here. By the grace of God, I get this guy. And there's still one level above us. Wowza! Tons of enemies in this building, man, just tons of them. My boys get up to the final level with me, and I die. Next attempt, I push through, and I like this little rubble balcony extension thing. It's very cool. But see how each room bleeds into the next, like I was saying? There's no real point to hold in this building. This guy comes out of nowhere. I can't quite seem to get a feel for where they're at in here. I use the rubble balcony again and find the final room where they're at. Look at that gopher. He is peeking in a way I have never seen before in this game. Before they peeked with their body, kinda. This guy's got a wild peeking strategy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just PTSD'd already. Well, we finally clear the floor, and I'm like, okay, now what? Well, I still got a floor to clear. I must have missed an enemy or something. I see the objective marker, which you've probably already noticed, saying I've got to go down. So I follow it, and see there's an entire basement I missed. And none of the guys are going down there. They're like, F that, it's all you, Alexei. God damn. And then I try to jump out of the building. And I still try, but it works this time. And I get the guy. Oh, and there's a second one, okay. And a third. And now the hard part begins. I hope you're ready for this, because we're about to go through a survival wave horror fest you've never seen before. Going up to the top floor, I get my orders from Pavlov, who says to take out the tanks and he's going to stop the troops.
Got those anti-tank rifles on the 2nd and 3rd floor. You take out the tanks. We'll stop the troops.
All right, Pavlov, I'll hold you to that. This level is named after you after all. Going to the anti-tank rifle on the 2nd floor, I jump on it and they don't give you any protection. What I mean is the game doesn't give you any grace time to aim. This isn't a cinematic moment. This is extremely difficult. The ground troops shoot at you, and the tanks shoot at you through this tower defense. It feels as if Alexei is the only one the enemies really care about too. And also, why am I the only designated tank shooter? There's like at least 10 of us in here. As you can see, I forgot the quick save and have to re-clear the entire basement. The grenades have such a funny sound here. Going back up to Pavlov to trigger the sequence, I then rush to the tank gun as fast as I can. I'm not so slick with it either. Pressing F while in action isn't smooth for me. I guess I'm not used to the keyboard maneuvering. I haven't been using the F key at all in this game much, and my muscle memory just isn't ready for this. Finding the second anti-tank gun on the floor above, I realize there is a timer on these tanks. If you take too long to destroy them, you just die. They just nuke the whole building. Next time I get the tank and cue a 4-minute timer to defend the tower. Okay, 4 minutes, I can do that. That's what I thought at the time. It might as well have been 4 hours. I try to find a corner to hold and peek out and to take some of them out. Does this guy teabag me? Cue absolute hell. Your teammates are pretty damn useless on this level. I mean, I guess it would be tough to defend the 100+ enemies storming the building with 2 stair entrances for each floor. I hide in this corner with Pavlov, who hasn't been shot yet. He then leaves my side before an enemy comes up to kill me. He's gotta have like a 6th sense or something. I guess I hadn't tuned into the tank sound because there was one out there the whole time. And there's no indicators as to which direction the tanks are coming, you just have to know. Luckily, it's a different direction each time, and they take the same track, so they alternate. The tough part is just having to jump on those tank guns while the floors are swarming with enemies that your teammates cannot hold back. It took me so long to realize that it was the tank killing me here. I'm a dummy. I'm good looking, but I'm a dummy. See how much time I have on this tank gun before I die? I'm realizing you just have to get lucky. I'm having trouble finding the tank gun on the second floor. I get the tank and this guy. Private Fensiev is getting beaten by this dude. He ends up crouching and just letting me shoot over him, so he's deaf now. You can't peek outside either, it's just instant death a lot of the time, or it is for me. I get this quote from Barbara Kingsolver, saying something about a forest of graves, and Barbara, you're damn right. This MP40 is really all I have to defend here, and you're just completely holden here. You have to kind of pick one stair to cover, seeing as there's 2 stairs to every floor too, so you always have enemies pouring in from multiple lanes. We get a little reprieve around the 3-minute 20-second mark. I go up to the top floor and look outside, and damn! I know there's another tank coming in here too, and it's gotta be from this side. And I'm right. Taking it out, I go to Pavlov's corner in Pavlov's house, knowing I've gotta get down to the second floor for the next tank, cause that's the only way to beat this, to be right beside the tank gun, ready to take it out instantly. You can see there I hit another quick save before all hell breaks loose again, and now it really feels like less of my teammates in this building, and that's because there is. Our numbers keep dwindling. I leave my back exposed trying to cover these stairs. This MP40 clip is also not ideal. It's no PPSh. It's like, get a couple enemies, 3, 4 max, and then you have to reload. This is when every battle here became an intimate experience. The mission became about shaving seconds off the timer. Once I cleared a little mini battle, I could quick save in a safe spot and continue. Right, we're almost halfway there, but this second half is tougher because we have way less teammates to cover Alexei, the designated tank shooter. Oh my lord! I finally get a better angle for this mini battle. I hit a quick save at 2 minutes and 13 seconds and shave some time off the clock. I try to push down to that second floor to that other tank gun. There's an opening after that mini battle. And man, there's just no teammates left. It feels like it's pretty much just me and Pavlov, who's just sitting up in Pavlov's corner. It gets tougher every second to move around. The enemies move very quickly, and if they're not rushing you from behind, they're all planted in little spots down below just waiting for you. In modern Call of Duties, they'd probably give you like claymores or trip mines or other things, but here I just have the power of the quick save. This spawn point at 2 minutes and 13 seconds is my home for a while. At the 2 minute mark, a tank moves in, and I have to get to that second floor below. This is only day 3 of me using a mouse and keyboard for the first time too. I actually think about quitting here. I don't think I could beat this. But I need to finish this. I set a new quick save right at the 2 minute mark, and there's this guy right behind me now that I have to deal with. save the game into getting shot. Pretty scary and something I can't do again. I will not get hardlocked on this level. I can't. I clear out those guys and I get to the 1 minute 10 second mark, and you can see it's just me and Pavlov in this building. They killed all of us. I go back to the lay and spray tactic, hoping I can find a pocket of space to get up to that other tank gun. This grenade gives me a clearing, and I take a different path around to the 3rd floor stairs. I run out of ammo and try to gun butt this guy, but it's just not gonna let me. And again, I make a bad quick save choice, but I'm able to get out of it, and I amount some bodies here. Finally getting down to the final minute, it feels so damn good. Oh my god. Back into this mini battle soft lock. I'm now quick saving almost every moment I get. I'm so sick of being stuck in this room, and I realize I have to make a break for that tank gun upstairs, so I just rush out and nail another quick save. I finally get upstairs, get the tank, hit a quick save, and get to that corner again. 11 seconds left. Thank you, Jesus. I hit another quick save right as I'm taking these guys out, and you're probably wondering why the hell I did that, and I don't know. Maybe it was fatigue, maybe I got nervous, maybe I got sloppy. But this is where I hard locked myself. I try reloading the save to maybe stir up the enemy's position and hopefully I can get lucky and move. God damn it. I try doing keyboard inputs before I load, like button mashing before I load the level. Nothing is working. I just keep queuing up into my death over and over and over. I can't believe I've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Right when I almost beat the mission. I essentially saved it during my death animation. I saved the game with this guy's finger pulling the trigger and the bullet leaving the chamber. I try to load up maybe a past checkpoint or something. I even reset the game. But every quick save I have been doing is just one save file. Meaning, yeah, you guessed it. I have to replay through the entire level from here. I gotta snipe the guys, clear the basement, the second floor.
I need to waste these precious days till the pain subsides. In winter, I sit by the old wood stove and let the wet clothes dry. Tell me if you ever meant it. My path was straight, but then you bent it.
It takes me about 20 minutes, but it feels like an hour, because I'm dying every corner, all over again. But I am going to beat this level. I then do the smart thing and I learn how to actually save, making a new save file should that ever happen again. Okay, here we go. Taking out the first tank quick, I run upstairs to the other tank gun. I take that tank out, but I get hit badly. 4 minutes on the clock. Let's do this, Pavlov. This shell shock effect is nuts. I still don't really know where the best spot is to hold in this house. I know I have to get to that second floor tank gun though. Around the 3-minute mark is where it gets serious. I'm figuring out ways to hold 2 lanes now, and I'm watching the stairs beside this tank gun, and doing an okay job holding it this time. Because I'm possessed. Fight stronger, hip firing where I go. I'm more confident. This is not your house, Pavlov. This is my house. Finally, I get the tank, and I do not make the same mistake. I do not quick save to death. I change my fate. 30 seconds to go. I lay down in this bathroom, and I plug my microphone in to commemorate the eventuality of beating this level. Thank God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please, yes, yes. This last wave is nuts. I hear those tanks and I just hope they are friendly, please. Assemble with the reinforcements up front. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Those are our tanks. Those are our tanks. Oh, sweet Jesus, yes. Oh. Thank you, Lord. Thank you.
Hey, Alexei.
There's a God.
Come
Where were you guys? Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Why was that so hard? Alexei receives a letter from Major Grishin saying we're amongst only 260 survivors from 10,000 troops. Alexei's actions are acknowledged and he is promoted to full sergeant, traveling through Warsaw to capture a tank facility before our main invasion force can arrive. We spawn in and we're rocking that PPSh, baby. I'm trying to get my bearings here because I don't really know where the enemy's at. It's an interesting battle going on that you're thrown into. Finally, we get them all and we push up to blow the door open.
What's this door open? I hear that our generals are ready to leave.
Yeah, for the women and the French champagne.
This PPSh makes breaching extremely easy. I back up though and I let my team just fall apart before my very eyes. I'm pretty happy I die here because I don't want to squad wipe that quickly. I chuck this grenade and it gets the most perfect bounce I've ever seen. Hot potato. Looks like Pavlov's house didn't really wizen me up all that much, but on my third try, we cook them. I even saved Banionis' life. Going down the stairs and taking out these guys. And these guys. Guess not. Second try, I get deleted. Third try, my own grenade bounces back and kills my own dudes. Alexei's a little tired. My bad, boys. Around the corner, my teammate snaps this enemy's neck. Moving through the halls, taking out bad guys. I love this little part here where you can take some enemies out through this window. This interactive sequence is so neat here, watching your teammates push up as Sergeant Alexei hits all of his Mosin shots. Okay, he tanks that one. Into this tank room, I slice, angle, head glitch these guys on the walkway above. And that guy. Still not used to the mouse and keyboard, I try hopping when I want to crouch. Clearing the room on my first try, we go through here. And listen for those sweet, sweet footsteps. At the top of the stairs, I get clipped by this guy, but keep moving. This officer gets the official Alexei no-scope. But Private Solenitsyn steals my kill. I almost accidentally take the head off of a friendly. There's gotta be an enemy out here somewhere. Gotcha! Moving through, I'm now on the walkway where I was shooting those guys above. We go bona fide killer on these enemies. But death rejects this man. Correcting that mistake, we keep working through the halls here, me ADSing every single corner, and playing very patiently. Peeking out, I rip this guy's back apart. I really love the bricks on this level. I know that's a weird thing to say, it's just very visually pleasing after the bleak darkness of Pavlov's house. Which, if you can tell, has also made me much better at this game. The game does something so damn unfair here, and they know you're gonna pull the trigger on your own teammates. I actually feel pretty terrible about it. But we push through the second tank room and clear him out. I asked Voronov if he'll forget about me murdering our own soldier.
No problem, comrade.
I wrap around outside and back in. And I'm just tearing it up, baby. The PPSh is, of course, helping me immensely. But we are mobbing deep here, and cue a loading screen into the next section. Tough crossing, tough crossing. I try to land some snipes as my men say, this artillery here is our own, but they don't know that we're here infiltrating, so we're essentially getting hit by our own artillery. Pushing the left side here, my own teammate throws a grenade at me, forcing me in a tough place. But it's no problem for Alexei. I'm now down to 10 PPSh bullets, so sadly have to bid adieu to it. This part is a little tough. It takes me a few tries to clear the guys up top here, and then there's a swarm of them that rushes around at this corner. They head glitch me. I almost go full loco on them too. Finally, I pull back and try a different strategy, which works, aka sending Kiss 11. Next corner, we got some MG guys. Time to slice angle these bastards. I really love this Mosin, man. I don't know what it is about it. STG ain't bad too. It's a tough corner and I'm the only Soviet fighting here. The rest of us died because I suck at leading my squad. The tank starts moving, and I remember that old familiar sound. So I bust out the Panzerfaust and lay into it. I read on some forums recently and people said that the enemies feel like they have aimbot on veteran, and they do some very sus things. This tank building in here is even more brutal than the last corner. It's like all the shooters ran back and grabbed a spot in this building. Taking all of them out, I push up, and this guy's been in the corner the whole time. Eventually, I clear them out, and when I get in there, I'm so skeptical that there's no enemies in here. Two bad guys in the radio room. They get a little present the second time, though. Out the door, look at this guy just phase shift. His movements are inhuman. Alexei uses his special slice angle tactic and takes out what must have been 20 or 30 guys here alone. This is the last battle before we end this level.
I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see. It looks something like this.
Well, we took the tank facility, and Alexei pushes through to extraction and the next mission.
Still alive? Well, good. That's good. Good for you. We must get out quick before the artillery starts again.
Because of a tank crew member shortage and Alexei's terrific combat record, Alexei gets a tank. That's right, baby. What a mission, man. Infinity Ward is spoiling us. We are ready to roll up on these bitches. Alexei's gone from no gun, to sniper, to sergeant, to tank commander. We are tasked to break through the enemy's defense on the Oder River and reach a small town and clear it of all artillery.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law.
This first battle is easy pie, as we roll up for the first tough battle. I overextend and I don't deal with the tanks quick enough, taking mad damage.
Try to catch me howling at the
It's so slick though, moving with your tank squad here, which is a formidable force. There must be like 6 or 7, 8 tanks of ours here. Second run through here, I decided to just bum rush through the level like an idiot, thinking I can like bypass the level.
Go that way, idiot!
Now I'm stuck behind enemy lines.
How do you like that, Franz?
third try, I actually get to work sniping these tanks from a distance and working with my squad. It's a trip seeing these teammates drive these things too. This run is wildly successful here as I sit with my bros and we shred this first section. Pushing up and taking out some infantry, my machine gunner is just wilding out here, shooting our own teammates. Oops, missed one. This mission is just so badass and honestly a treat. It's not difficult and it's so much fun taking out everything that comes your way with the tank crew, popping off one-liners the whole time.
You can hide Hitler in 10! How do you like that, Franz?
I take a beating reaching this point though.
You've been hit! How do you like that, Franz?
But luckily, we load into the next section, and we've got full health now, sweet. Pushing in through the town, this guy goes to pay the piper. And damages my beautiful tank. These tight streets feel intense rolling through, especially because you don't have control of your machine gun, only the main tank barrel gun. Yeah, I know I don't know military or tank or weapon terms, my bad. I'm just an actor, what do I know?
This is my country, my damn country, give me my country, you can keep the rest. This is my country, my damn country, and it don't mean a thing if you don't pass the test. If you ain't never cheated or been cheated on, then take off your boots, you rhinestone fraud.
Down around this corner here, I would really get messed up. This level features light building destruction. It's so much fun shooting at this building here.
Right with the man, 8 men paint songs, one night stands. You can keep your picket fence fantasies and put a cork in your high school memories.
I camp this door and take this little corner a little more methodically.
Hit! Keep them coming! We've been hit! Get me out of here!
If a fly landed on us right now, our tank would explode. We actually get hit here, but Alexei uses his mind powers to neutralize the tank shell. We're still 0 health here and rockin' and rollin', baby. I almost want to reset it, but I have got to see how far we can make it. Taking out the infantry and going real slow here, we take out that tank in the distance as my machine gun peppers the infantry that I can't see. We blow up the artillery gun and 2 more tanks spawn in.
How do you like that, Franz?
0 health still and killing it. Holy smokes! Let's go, Alexei! I have some trouble steering the tank with the keyboard, but finally get the last artillery gun. I'm kinda lost here. I don't really know where to go or what to do, as I thought I had destroyed that artillery gun already. Is this it? Oh, I missed one. Oh, I'm a dummy. Okay, this is it. Yes! With 0 health through that entire last section. We actually make it through and cue the final 3 levels. 1 from each faction, Americans, British, and Soviets. These are the grandiose closing levels to the game, which means we're revisiting our old friend, Private Martin.
Since June of 1944, the Allies have made enormous advances through Europe, sweeping through much of France, Belgium, and Holland, almost to the banks of the Rhine. Much of their success must be credited to the Russians, who, at Stalingrad, during the winter of 1943, destroyed many of the Germans' best panzer divisions. On the Eastern Front, the Russians have continued to push the Germans back through Russia and much of Poland, and will soon be on the banks of the Oder River and the border of Germany. The situation for the Germans has grown desperate. Allied bombers have reduced many major German cities to rubble. The German Air Force, the Luftwaffe, is a mere shadow of the power it once was, and can do little to stop the bombers, much less fight the Allied armies. The Kriegsmarine, the German Navy, is mostly sunk, its U-boats destroyed, and its sailors pressed into the army. However, the enemy refuses to surrender. Unable to stop the Allied advance, Hitler has turned to vengeance weapons, the V-1 And now the V-2 rockets. These rockets, although some of the most advanced weapons of the war, are too inaccurate to hit military targets. Instead, they are being used to terrorize London.
One final look into Martin's journal. He says the enemy broke through our lines and our group rushed into battle to hold the town of Festung. They held Festung and are now dug in around a captured German bunker, and we have 2 more bunkers to capture. And there's also minefields. Martin ends his journal with, "There's a lot of new faces in the trenches these days. I have a feeling there will be even more after today."
Gentlemen, we fought a whole bunch of these, so I know you know what to do. But indulge me. Move quickly, cover your buddies, don't bunch up. And for heaven's sake, don't stop till we reach those bunkers.
I don't know if a mine or artillery got me here.
Not there! Watch out for those mines!
I keep following along, and we make it to this fence, and I just implode. Spontaneous combustion. Again, I follow up close behind Foley. I figure the game won't kill him off, so I just stick as close as possible as I can to him. But I was badly wrong. I can't even get through the opening here. I try a different path and explode again. Let's test out the minefield. I don't really know what's killing me here. It has to be mines, but I don't see anything on the ground. I don't see any indicators. Maybe it's the artillery. It's definitely artillery. I actually reload the level here because I feel like I'm in a bad spot here.
So I know you know what to do, but indulge me. Move quickly, cover your buddies, don't bunch up. And for heaven's sake, don't stop till we reach those bunkers.
This time I get a head start on the boys, pushing up first and beelining it for that corner. I take the wrong path though. This time, finally, I push up, and I guess I make it here quick enough, beating the artillery. We push up and take out these 2 enemies. God, this mission feels incredible, man. The gunfire off in the back, yet the silence of the immediate area around you. It's eerie. I make the mistake of standing in front of an MG. Rocking the Grand again, and this MG just lays into me. Luckily, we got the Thompson to clear out this first bunker. And grenades. Oops, run. Breaching the bunker is no easy feat, as these enemies jump out again when you hit certain points. It's not too frustrating, as we've been through these kind of tactics before. This MG guy is shredding us. Moving along the side, I take out the gunners, but we lose a fellow soldier. Grab the documents and off we go to the last bunker. Isn't this level a bit eerie, man? I get totally Shrek'd here. Shrekified. But I take out the gunner on the second try and a few guys on these hills and get a sick hipfire Jesus kill. Well, these guys are just chilling out here, huh? Actually doing something smart, I chuck a nade in and walk right in front of an MG gunner. But a successful breach nonetheless with this Private Martin massacre. We grab the documents and 2 panzers arrive. Grabbing the Panzerfaust, I peek over the hill and oh mama! Tons of dudes here. I get taken out and then spawn into our old friend. A few times. A lot. Okay, a lot. He just gets a nasty angle on me, man. The Grand saves me, though. Grabbing the Panzerfaust ahead of time, I rush up and try to get where this tank's coming through, eliminating some enemies in the meantime. Foley holds him back as I shoot a rocket out. Success! I check the objectives and it says there's another tank, so back I go to restock. I can hear the tank's engine here and peep out at our old spot. God damn, Foley is being Foley here and standing in no cover, meaning we take them out instantly. One rocket in the tank and I thought I destroyed it like the last one. Head glitching these last guys and pushing around to the right for these guys. God, there's just a ton of them around here. And I just waste my rocket on the already destroyed tank. I'm definitely fatigued. The tank tanks my first rocket, and I gotta run all the way back to get a new one as Foley blocks me in this bunker. Move, Foley, goddamn, man. Good lord, thank you, finally. Foley says his final speech here and takes his helmet off.
Pressing fire! Great job on those tanks. Private Martin, you've done yourself proud. I can hardly believe you've done it.
Thank you, Captain Foley. The next level, we're the Brits now, and we have to locate and destroy a V2 mobile launch site. We're Sergeant Evans one last time, and back with the Statham, baby.
Alright, Evans, we'll head east, destroying any targets of opportunity. Then we'll meet up with the rest of the squad as planned. You take point, I'll provide support with the Brenda.
I checked the objective list, and damn, we got a lot to do. Getting to work on these 3, 4, 5, how many guys? Alexei's sniper missions definitely improved my skill as I take out everyone here without taking any damage. Until these guys are just head glitching bastards, huh? All these enemies here are placed in ways that they are almost fully in cover. I really have to slice angle all these bitches in this first section. It's just Statham and me. He's rocking the Bren, and I got the Sten. He's also a straight-up shooter. I like how this level and the last one we just played are both visually similar with the snow. They might be in different locations and a month after the other, but it still gives the feeling that we're all closing in on the enemies here together, the Americans and the Brits working together. Statham and I are making clean work of these guys. There's not too many of them, but these cheeky little buggers use cover well. But so do I. Jason pushes up, giving me confidence to plant the explosives on this AA gun and start sniping. Getting clipped, I push back behind this cover, and you can see Sergeant Waters on this rock, just standing up, straight up on the rock, like a G. That is true confidence. The bunker MGs are brutal. Brutal. Second time we're picking off these guys, and Statham is truly a beast with that Bren man. This mission is fairly easy up into the last section, as you're given tons of cover, and Sergeant Water really aggroes them for you, so they're usually focusing their fire on him. Taking out the Sten, it's not my favorite gun in the game, but I plant the explosives, and after being complimented by Statham for my bomb planting skills...
Good show, Evans. Bloody decent work.
Evans gets bum rushed. Second time through, the Sten makes quick work of him. I don't know what it is that I don't like about this gun, because it is effective. I then shoot my own teammate. Some truck's rolling, and you have got to see this. Waters gets hit by this truck and like dragged. And I don't do a damn thing. Got some homies rolling with us, so the enemies really aren't a match for us.
Moving north to find those V2s now. Alright then, move it. Move along.
Rolling with the homies. Man, they are accurate with that MG. As I push up, I get caught behind a rock in a hard place. Actually, it's a tree. I get stuck between a tree and a rock, and I can't move, so I have to grenade myself to death. I would have made a great beta tester. trying this battle again. I'm the only one pushing up, it feels, and I get obliterated. Third attempt, and once more my teammates just sit back again. The first time we did this, they just mad rush through. I still love how every battle's different. Switching out the Sten for the MP40, I now really slice angle these guys and successfully take out the MG without taking damage. Saving my game, we move forward to the V2 launch site. I can't wait till you see this section. But first, one more MG bastard to take down. Boom, baby! I'm surprised that no enemy's jumping on that gun right there, and I'm very skeptical. I feel like one's gonna jump on at any second. We make it to the V2 launch site, and this MG gunner gets an impossible angle on me. Impossible! I do the smart thing and breach and clear with the Colt. Blah, 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 blah. Now hopping on the MG myself, I can see why they love this thing. It's time, Sergeant Waters. Let's do this. We are breaching this V2 site. No, we aren't. I thought it was me that sucked at seeing the enemies, but you tell me, is it me, or is this guy using cover effectively? God damn.
Evans, we don't have enough explosives to destroy these V2s completely. We'll need to get them fully fueled first so they can blow their own asses up. Go fire the controls in those bunkers and get those V2s fueled.
Alrighty, Sergeant Jason Waters Statham. You got it. Time to fuel up some rockets and then explode them. Wicked. Thank God I switched out for that MP40. This bunker is damn tough to clear. It's giant underneath me here, and the enemies rush in from the north side here, and they come in behind me while I get in the bunker. This mission does feel damn important though, so I don't mind dying at all. I'm loving the vibe of it, how intense and epic it feels.
Perfect grenade throw.
See what I mean? They just rush in behind you and your teammates are off doing their own thing, kinda. These enemies move like the Grudge Girl sometimes, huh? The bunker keeps going, man. See those guys coming in behind me, right? Damn. Okay, time to do something about that. I start focusing on my back and peek out, and Waters has been covering that lane the whole time. Okay, so it's just that one guy that gets through. Okay, Waters, you got my back. We're rocking and rolling now, baby. Now we're rocking and rolling, baby. Starting now. I peek out and there's a lot of enemies. Or are those my teammates? I don't see any name tags. I know that if I stay still in here, I'm gonna get sandwiched, so I make a play to push down further into the bunker. But this trio down here is formidable. Eventually, I eliminate these enemies, and this bunker is designed well here. They even got a little peephole to shoot out of here. I fuel the rockets up, and it's time. The gas is pumping. Waters says to place my bombs on the rockets.
Place your bombs on them.
I feel like the enemies could jump out at any moment here, and I'd be all alone in this field. And we escape through this last bunker. Well done, Evans. Well done, Waters.
Brilliant. Out through the north bunker quickly.
we ready ourselves for the final mission of the first Call of Duty. If you've noticed through the game, each character has a different loading screen. Martin has his journal, Evan gets these top secret documents, and Alexei gets letters from the Major. It says it's almost been 3 years since the Battle of Stalingrad, and beginning the Berlin offensive, 9 red victory flags were handed out to different divisions for hoisting over the Reichstag. We in the 150th Rifle Division have the honor of being one of them. Let's do this, Alexei, one last time.
Victory or death! On to the right! No retreat!
We open in Berlin, storming the war-torn city. I quickly pull out our beloved Mosin and take some shots at the enemy's positions here. Alexei is fearless. The music is epic in this level, and the enemies are using cover better than ever now. Pushing up through this street is tough, man. I have to blow up this flak gun with all of this enemy fire, just out in the open. They definitely have high ground Anakin status, but are no match for Alexei. When I get them all, I see this tank here and I'm like, there's no way they want me to rush that tank. How do I get past this part? I must have done something wrong. Looking back at that flak gun, I realize I should have used that flak gun. But respawning in, I've already planted the charges on it. Another tough position. I try to get to safety out of this rough spawn and get to the wall, now taking out each enemy one at a time. I still can't believe that there's no way to take this tank out. Was I supposed to use that flak gun? I checked to see if I can get in one of our tanks. I mean, Alexei was a tank commander. I eventually tried to rush across. Waiting for my teammates, I try the method again, dolphin, swan diving across to the next flak gun. I try to push forward, but the game wants me to take out the tank, so I head back and do what my teammates can't. Alexei, war hero, on the job. God damn. Moving through the ruins, I plant the final charge on the flak gun and meet up with my fellow soldier. Wow, I forgot I had a PPSh right on. See how natural that was for me? Quick draw McGraw over here. This is my favorite gun of all time now. We move out and get to the Reichstag. And I'll tell you what, they don't want to lose it. I try planting myself here and taking out some enemies. We're supposed to hold the line and wait for the troops anyway, so I'm more than happy using this scope Mosin. This is carnage. The gunfire is so loud that you can barely hear the music underneath. Once one of these MGs gets you in their sights, peeking it is impossible. So I just focus on some foot troops instead. It works, and now it's time to charge. Our tanks are moving in from the left side, then from the right side where I'm pushing. We have totally surrounded the Reichstag. I'm getting goosebumps as we push in to end the war. In and through this building, we lose another man. Peeking out over the railings is tough as these enemies are shooters. The enemies fall to Alexei's Mosin as we push through this brutal bottleneck. Okay, time to take it slow again. Time to take it even slower. Okay guys, not all at once, jeez. Pushing up to the roof, we have a flag to plant. This is the title theme playing the song from the beginning. And this is it. The end of the game and the end of the war. This final video still brings tears to my eyes.
Mother, a few days ago, we waved the flag of the motherland over the top of the Reichstag in Berlin. The war, at last, seems to be coming to an end. There is very little fighting left in the enemy. Soon I will be returning to our home. There are German prisoners of war everywhere. Today, I crossed the Elbe River in Germany and shook hands with an American soldier. Although I could not understand anything he said, I felt this man was my brother, and I think he felt the same.
The end credits roll and you can see how small the Infinity Ward team was at this time. Call of Duty received critical acclaim, receiving many Game of the Year awards. It won Computer Game of the Year from the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences and Computer First-Person Action Game of the Year. It was nominated for Outstanding Innovation in Computer Gaming and nominated for Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition and Achievement in Sound Design. It won Computer Gaming World's Shooter of the Year award. Infinity Ward won Rookie Studio of the Year in 2004's Game Developers Choice Awards. It won a 2004 BAFTA award for the best game on any platform. It has a 91 on Metacritic today with an 8.4 user score. 20 years later, the Call of Duty franchise has made over $31 billion. I'd like to thank Martin, Evans, Alexei, and Infinity Ward for this experience. It was truly unforgettable. Was that the first time I ever beat a Call of Duty on veteran difficulty? Yes. Will I ever be returning to my Amazon Basics mouse and keyboard to game? Hell no. But if you'd like to see my first impressions and attempt at playing this Call of Duty's multiplayer, the first Call of Duty, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell, because I'll be releasing that video in a few days. Namaste, Grimm Gang. Thank you for your support, and I hope you enjoyed, because this
This might be my masterpiece.